Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we will present one of the system or work process that are provided by UITM. Moving to the next slide, we have decided to choose a student activity information system, or easier to call as SAIS. Before we dive deeper into SAIS, let me introduce our team members. The first one is my pairing partner, Ainin Sofia Binti and myself, Fitrina Binti Kasim. So now we will start our presentation by giving a short brief on what SAIS is. SAIS, or its long name, which is Student Activity Information System, is a system that is developed by Faculty of Business and Management of UITM to facilitate the process of approval of an event or activities that are organized by the students in the faculty. There are a few sections in SAIS that need to be filled in by students or so-called organizers in order to gain approval for their events. Some of the features provided in SAIS is Activity Application Guidelines, Activity Application Digital Form, Faculty of Business Management course list, and the last one is Detail of Contact. These assignments are aimed to evaluate the work or system process provided by UITM by using the H approach, which started with H for horizon scanning. Let's shift our focus to the external environment of SAIS, starting with the change in digital transformation in the education sector, which nowadays it can be seen that a lot of education institutions have started to implement the use of digital in their process of work with the aim to provide an accessibility and usability platform for their students and also staff. Other than focusing on improving their technology, the education sector also aims to improve their operation method and how they serve their students. Next is increasing the efficiencies of administrative division. As we all know, SAIS does give an access to the administrator of UITM in order to reviewing every event or activities proposed by students, which sometimes it can be overwhelming for the staff to handle. Hence, by this digital transformation, it will help in ensuring and simplify the task carried by the administrator because they need to handle large amount of student activity data and information. Also, to practice a smarter method of operating rather than work hard. Then, the third one would be policy and regulatory change, which currently in the education sector have been evolving and upgrading that contribute to the need of creating a transformation that complement this change effectively. Move to the next slide, which explain why we choose SAIS as the work process to complete this assignment. The first one is to improve the user experience and grow the enrollment of students in the use of the SAIS platform. Over the years, the UITM student population has grown significantly and the demand and needs of a stable digital platform are getting higher. Hence, SAIS has to be able to adapt these changes in order to fulfill the demand and to provide a system that efficiently operates. Next is to improve the performance of the system, especially since SAIS is still applying a semi-digital system. Hence, why it needs the digital transformation in their system to ensure the process of workflows are improving to be faster and more reliable. The last one is to upgrade the SAIS system according to the current digital trends. Next, we will move into the last part of horizon scaling, which the rationale of the work process, which it is clear is to practice an efficient work process that helps in ease and simplifies the workflow of every process that is involved so that it will complete the task faster. The second one is it aligns with the current global trends as nowadays the education sector has moved toward digital operation. Hence, SAIS was able to complement it and remain relevant according to the changes in global
Hi, my name is Ainin. I'm going to explain about internal audit system process regarding for SAIS FBM MIS. Firstly, you can use Google or other preferred search engine to search SAIS FBM MIS, and then after we search, we click the SAIS FBM MIS, and then we go to homepage overview. Upon visiting the homepage, we will find two main login option, which is UITM staff or student login. This option is for UITM staff and student login to log in using their credential or via Google. And then the other option is for temporary user or company user login. This login specifically designed for temporary user or company representative. Next, registration for first-time user. If you are a new user, you need to register before gaining access to the system. During the registration process, you will be required to provide the following details, which is your full name, email address, program you are enrolled in, your matriculation number, if applicable. Once you complete the registration process, you will be able to access the system and its features. In the dashboard access for existing user, if you already have the account, you can simply log in to access the system dashboard. The dashboard serves as a central hub with links to several important systems, including the System Internship Information System, which is CITIS, which allow you to manage your internship details, the Class Management System, which is CMS, where you can organize and access the class schedule and information. And lastly, the student activity information system, which is SAIS. Then for SAIS dashboard overview, once we sign in, we will be directed to the SAIS dashboard. This dashboard provides access to several key features and resources, including activity application guideline. This section provides detailed instruction on how to apply various activities through the system. Activity application, an easy-to-use interface, allow you to submit your application for activity directly through this platform. Faculty of Business Management course list. We can access a comprehensive list of course and resource related of the Faculty of Business Management. And lastly, for contact us if you require assistance or have any inquiries, we can in this section provide contact information for support. These are the guidelines that students must follow to submit their application in SAIS. As SAIS dashboard, students can click Permohonan Baharu Activity for apply new application. Student must completely fill in this form before submitting to the system because they will receive a quicker information from HEP. For new application, they will receive an email that generated by the system. Student will receive this email that generated by the system from Coordinator Khusus, Ketua Pusat Pengajian and Timbalan Dekan HEP. These are some improvement and recommendation for system that can make for better future. Firstly, standardized template. Students can use a pre-approved template to reduce their revision regarding of proposal. Next, for online approval system, students can upload proposal online with automated approval based on criteria. A notification will be sent directly to approvers. Next, for concurrent approval, it allows Sokongan 1, which is for academic, or Persatuan and HEP to approve at the same time. Then, for set deadline, establish time frame for each step such as 2 working days for reviews. Lastly, for streamlined steps, it can combine repetitive approval stage into one process. These are some improvement and recommendation for this system. Firstly, they can add a tooltip icon next to instruction for convenient access. It's to improve usability by streamlining file uploaded requirement and minimizing interface clutter. Next, display a confirmation message or progress bar post-upload such as file uploaded successfully to reassure user. Then, introduce clear error message for unsupported file specifying what needs to be fixed, such as only JPG, PNG or PDF files under 5 MB are allowed. Lastly, provide a link or button to detail uploaded guidelines for users who need more in-depth instruction.
Now, we will move into the last part of Hinge approach, which gap analysis. They aim to evaluate current and future state of organization's data, people and skills. Started with data, the current state of SAIS currently managing all of the data related to students' activity, such as approval and status of the event. The data has to be manually entered, which it can be complicated, hence it will lead to an inaccuracies of data. For the future state of SAIS, might be able to provide features where it can divide the data according to the categories, so it will help in simplify the approval process of an event or activities. This feature can be provided by collaborate with other systems. Move to the people section, which the current state show that students might have facing some difficulties during updating the information into the system, where it has a lot of sections that have to be filled in by them. As for administrators of SAIS, they might feel overburdened with the amount of report and data that have to be reviewed by them, especially if the system is leaking. As for the future state, in the future, students might gain benefits from SAIS by improving their system with a user-friendly interface and less process of fill-in data. As for administrator, with some new tools such as automated approval workflow and collaboration dashboard, it might help in simplify the task of administrator. Then the last one is for skills. With the current state of SAIS, the department involved might facing some challenges in communication skills, especially if there are some delays in processing the information. As for future state, this can be resolved by training the department involved with a communication strategies that provide a faster and transparent updates between them. Now we will move into the last part of gap analysis, which are how effectiveness of SAIS is. SAIS has provided a system or platform that does facilitate work effectiveness, where organizers does not have to physically submit the document, which also help in save the time. Also, it does function as a system that facilitates and provides a basic approval process of managing student activities. Then, who will gain the benefits of digital transformation? The first one is students. It helping in the process of applying for event or activities approval, where it will fasten and ease the process. The second one is staff or administrators of UiTM. Why? Because it improving the efficiency of their work process, as it reduce their amount of workload and it enabling them to focus on higher priority tasks and also less tasks to be handled. On the other hand, SAIS also have some weakness, which the first one is manual updates and approval methods. The second one is user may find the interface is unattractive. Then the third one is inefficient communication mechanism, and the last one is lack of integration with other systems.